Alrighty, Kansas Youth Bass. We are open for registration, so I'm going to show you what you do. You go to kansasyouthbass.com. Sorry about the phone call in the background here. You're going to scroll down. You can either click on schedule and go look at the schedule and register there, or you can scroll down below the new format and all the rules, and you can register right here. Just hit start. You can pick either 2 events or 4 events. You can pick west, east, or flexible. So let's say it's open flex because you want to fish 3 different lakes or 4 different lakes. Let's say you wanted to fish all the Saturdays. You could go through here and select all the Saturdays if you wanted to, which is the first event of the weekend. Next. Then let's say you wanted to use Wilson as your backup date and Melbourne because you feel like those are the better 2 fisheries or works better in your schedule, whatever that may be. And you're going to type in your names. Next. You're going to hit your Bassmaster ID for Angler 1. Next. You're going to hit Angler number 2's name. Next. Angler number 2's bass number. You guys realize in here it says it must be current on Nation and Bass. Through 8/31 of 23, we had a little bit of a hiccup with getting rosters verified last year because some people were not registered throughout the whole season. They were registered until March or April. So I've got to do a better job enforcing that. We could have cost ourselves national championship spots, which it wouldn't have cost us last year, but it could this year if we get to that next boat number. So luckily we were able to get those boats in. Boat captain number 1, which is going to be the only boat captain that is listed in the registration for now. If you need to sub out boat captains, you're allowed to sub out 1 time, and that boat captain can also do other events for you as well. But we'll have a separate form for them to sign. Boat captain's cell phone number that you're planning on using on the first weekend or the first tournament. Parent of angler number 1. Parent of angler number 1's cell phone number. Very important to have a cell phone, please. So if there's an emergency, I can contact you ASAP. Parent number 1 email. Parent number 2. Parent number 2's email or cell phone. Very important to make sure that we can get a hold of you. Parent email. Which division is your kid fishing in? High school or junior? Juniors can be 8 years old all the way to 8th grade. 8th graders can actually fish up in high school if they want to. If you have 2 8th graders on a team or an 8th and a 9th grader, whatever that may be, they can fish up in high school. So you would select whichever division. Oops, skipped a page because it automatically switched. What KBN club do you belong to? So Kickback, Bobcat Bass, Circle, Capital City, whoever that may be. Okay, it automatically defaults to 4 events that you're going to pay for. So if you're a team that individually pays for your tournaments, and you're fishing 4 events, that's automatically selected for you. If you're fishing less than 4 events, or your school or club pays for your tournaments, click on remove and go down and select the option that fits you. There's 2 pages of options here. So let's say your school, church, club, whoever sponsors pay for you, and they write a check for the entire organization that you fish with. So say you fish with Circle or Capital City or whatever, and they pay for everything, which that's not actually true. I don't know which clubs pay for what, but if your club or high school pays for everybody at once, you would select this. It says free, but their school would be required to mail a $250 check per kid, and they can include them all on one check, which is why we make this option available, so they don't have to do it 12 times or 15 times or however many kids are fishing in the program. So you would select that. You're fishing 4 events, your club is paying $250 for you, and then you would hit next. Then you're going to sign saying that you've agreed that all parties have read the Bassmaster.com rules for high school or junior, depending on which one you are a part of. We follow Bassmaster.com rules. You also must have insurance on the boat, black bass passes when applicable, if you're going to turn in fish on those lakes that have that option. So like Perry, if you need a black bass pass to keep 15 to 18 inch fish, you need to have that on you. And fishing licenses when applicable too, is if you are a kid that is over the age of 16 in the state of Kansas, or if we ever go out of state again and the state law requires a license at a different age, you would have to have that on you. We will not require you guys to turn all that stuff in to us in advance or whatever, but we will randomly check you. And boat number 1 and boat number 2 each day will get checked. So make sure you have all those items on you if it is that tournament. If it is a black bass tournament, you're over the age of 16, your boat captain must also have the insurance on him. So please make sure, so after you would sign that page saying that you agree, make sure that's a parent's signature. You then come to this page. If you selected free, because your club is paying for it, it still gives you this page. It's kind of a glitch in the jot form or whatever, but to get past it, you just select PayPal. You would hit PayPal checkout, and since there is no dollar amount, it's going to kick it right back and say you're completed. If not, you would have to put in a debit card, first, last name, CVC, for it to go through. It wouldn't charge you anything, but that's the only way past that little glitch in the jot form. So, but if you are paying for it, it will give you the option to pay with debit, credit, or PayPal. So, or Venmo, I believe. When you select PayPal, yeah, you can hit Venmo checkout as well. So, gives you basically 4 options to pay: debit, credit, PayPal, or Venmo. So, hopefully this helps you out. If you have any questions, please text me 913-562-4660. Again, that number is 913-562-4660. I do know that the form is up and running. I've tested it, and we've already had a registration turned in. Do not pay your nation dues until September 1st or after to be current through the end of the year, into the school year, which is 8/31 of 23, just in case the national championship is that late. That's how the roster system works. So do not pay your nation dues until September 1st. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you guys soon. KansasYouthBass.com for the schedule.